we were going to give advice to anybody listening, watching,
Okay.
what would you give them in terms of following their dreams? Mine is a little capricious because I'm capricious. I'm quixotic. If it's pressing, if it's sustained, if it's a sustained dream, step into it. Take a leap of faith. And if it's the wrong path, you won't die. You won't die. I hope you won't die. You won't die. So that is my advice. Do you guys have any, just based off, your journey, what your coping mechanisms have been in times where you feel, man, is this the right path I'm on? Or where, your parents are talking to you and it's like, what are you doing? Or even in terms of that voice that, that you have in your own voice to yourself. How would you advise?
I guess I would say, putting our dreams out there and even more than that, just our desires out there and wanting to live into those desires is a very vulnerable process. You're very volatile, and everything is so sensitive and personal. And that's also certainly been my experience, And so if I were to give advice, I would say not everyone will fully understand what you're stepping into, and to be intentional about how you create a safe space for your dream. Let people in. You don't need to do it on your own, but be intentional about the people you let kind of walk with you in that dream.
Yeah.
And more so that it can happen, because I think sometimes it gets distracted by maybe at a certain point not being ready to hear something, and then hearing something, and then it just feels like it just takes away your dream,
Leave me sleeping.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'd say while you're in that process, let the people who love you, even if they don't understand what you're doing, because I think that love from the people who love you is probably one of the most sustainable things you have. And those people aren't necessarily going to be people who understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
But they love you regardless, and that love is important.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even what you were saying about putting your dreams out there, because the time that I had the courage to put my dreams out there and speak them and start telling them to people are the times that I actually started taking steps towards realizing them, because they felt more real. And so, yeah, I like what you were saying about that. And then just from me, something that really helped me was a friend of mine was like, when you look back on your life one day, what will you regret not doing? Yeah. So that's what I say to people now. I'm like, what will you regret not doing? And go and do that thing. Yeah. Because you regret more the things that you don't do than the things that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I hope that what we're doing really is just encouraging people that are watching, and that it doesn't seem too unattainable. Yes, it takes risk. Yes, it takes faith in yourself, even. Not just faith in your resilience, sometimes we just need to be, what is it? Tested by fire. Is that the saying? Yeah. So have faith in your strength. I also don't want to take for granted that we're kind of privileged to be able to take this step. But a dream is a dream. You know, a dream is a dream. And I think as a common thread, faith in yourself, faith that this dream is not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It's sustained on your heart. Like Alma said, keep those people that you love on that journey with you, even if you think that there are times when they're going to say something that may pull you away or make you question or shake the ground you're walking on. We've had this conversation before where I was like, the people you love should be allowed to be there when you do reach that point of like realization or actualization. Like, don't rob them of that just because they couldn't fully understand the journey. There's certain people that we love. There's certain people we can't take everybody with us. Don't throw your pearls at swine. But the people that you love should still be afforded the opportunity to walk through the journey with you.